Hello, Rockin' Robin here, and I am going to show you how easy it is to make homemade veggie burgers at home. So tonight we're going to make beet burgers. And one of the easiest ways to cut back on time is to buy these already cooked beets ready for anything. This is like an 8.8 ounce container. I also picked up, this is 6.5 ounces and it's got like a mild vinegar. And I want to add more beet flavor to the beet burger because the last time I made them, I was slightly disappointed. It kind of lost that beet flavor. So I have a food processor over here and I'm going to combine both of those packages. So the mild vinegar 6.5 ounce package and then the 8.8 regular beets. So I'm going to just put that in to the food processor now. All right, and then we've got just one onion. Now when you're using a food processor, you do not need to dice up your onion. You can just cut them into wedges. So I just took the onion, took the peel off, cut them into fours. And I'm gonna just add that now. And we're using just the basic chopping attachment in the food processor. And the next thing that we're gonna incorporate is tofu. So this is just extra form organic tofu. And we're just gonna put that in now. I'm gonna have to do it in 2 batches, I think. So I'm gonna just take out a couple of the onions. There we go. And then we'll just break this up. You don't wanna overfill your food processor or it won't blend. Okay, so now we're gonna just pulse until it is fully incorporated. We've got one stubborn onion that's not breaking down, so I'm going to just save that for the next batch. Okay, perfect. And it's like this gorgeous fluorescent color, like fluorescent magenta. Absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to just dump this out in a large bowl and then finish processing the remainder ingredients. All right, so I've got the majority of the tofu that still needs to be processed, and the stubborn onion and the rest of the other onions. Just take that over here. All right, I'm going to close this up and pulse away. Okay, so now we have a gorgeous pink color because most of our beets were processed in that first batch. So I'm going to just add this to the large bowl that we have. And one stubborn onion didn't break down. All right, so you just use like a rubber spatula and just scrape out all that beet goodness. You know, one of the really good things about beets is they are great for the liver. They're a great detoxifier. And it's certainly something to incorporate into your diet And if you didn't like beets, you know, like as a kid or years ago, I definitely would recommend giving them a try. Beet burgers are starting to become really popular, and you can find them in a lot of different restaurants. So take my word for it. I had my first beet burger about 3.5 years ago, and I've been kind of obsessed with them ever since. All right, beautiful. I'm just gonna stir these up. Okay, so we've just have the 2 packages of pre-cooked beets, 1 onion, and then 1 package of extra firm tofu. All I did is go ahead and process that in the food processor. So next up, we're going to just incorporate the other ingredients that we have. All right, so brown rice. We're adding this for fiber. It's 1 cup cooked brown rice. Another way to save time, if you've got an Instapot or a rice steamer, at the beginning of the week you can make a big batch of rice and then have that for your recipes and for stir fries, etc. throughout the week, and it does save time. Another thing, they do sell the prepackaged rice, like steamed rice. You just put it in the microwave for 90 seconds. You don't even need to do that here because we don't need to have hot steaming rice for this recipe. So I just incorporated the 1 cup brown rice. Then I'm gonna add about a 1/2 cup breadcrumbs. I am using gluten-free panko breadcrumbs, but you can use any kind that you would like. Not the Italian seasoning though. We really want the flavor of the beets to stand out. So, all right, now we are almost done. So I've got a teaspoon of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of fresh cracked black pepper. And then to help the veggie burger kind of hold itself, they have like egg replacer. In Target recently I picked up something called meat egg, which was basically like garbanzo bean powder and chia seed powder. So it's just something that's going to thicken and help keep that veggie burger together. We're just going to throw that in. And last but not least, our last ingredient is cashew butter. Any nut butter would work. I find that cashew butter has the most mildest flavor. So it will help, again, have all these ingredients stick together. And then you're just gonna mix it all up. And the colors of these are just beautiful. But honestly, the taste is even better. So here we go. Now sometimes the onion might be juicier than the last onion you used, and you do have to kind of reassess your batter. And I'm looking at mine right now, and it's looking a little wet. So what I am gonna do is add a few more breadcrumbs. And probably another 1/2 cup. And maybe just a 1/4 cup of rice. There we go. Once I incorporate this, what you can do is just throw the batter into the refrigerator, let it just chill out. It will make forming the patties easier. But as you can see, mixing the burger batter really did not take long. It's just been a few minutes. And honestly, I think I made enough beet burgers for the month. Okay, so that's about it. I am gonna let this chill out into the refrigerator for about a 1/2 hour to an hour, and then I'm gonna shape them into patties and fry them up. All right, thank you for watching. Feel free to comment below, and if there's another recipe that you would like to see, let me know. Thank you.